I would never join this party ever again. Like, oh my god, I would never join it. I will tell y'all right now, and I got a little story to tell y'all, a visual story, so please listen up because this is about to be really serious for some reason. So the first pull of P11S, nothing is too bad, nothing is too hard, right? You basically just went through the beginning and basically the basics of what this guy does. He show all three of his abilities, and that's what he basically do. And nothing too hard, right? So I'm minding my business, and we got to this part, and the bar ended up in a wall. Yeah, so because the bar ended up in a wall, the scholar ended up raising him. And knowing me, I don't like running out of resources at all. Like, I really do not. Running out of healing resources is really bad. So I let the asylum heal the bar while I basically just sit here and figure out, like, what to do next, right? So after light stream, the boss do decisive, and 2 DPS ran to the Dark Knight. Wow. So I ended up popping a wraith on him, but the Scholar also popped the wraith on him as well. But we have no shields, and the shields are late, and the red mage ended up got one-shotted. And I'm like, damn, that's not good. So I end up having no Swift, and this is where I actually wish that the Scholar kept the Swift. But it doesn't really matter because it's a wipe. Even though the bard died from that, it's still a wipe. So the following pull, we end up at Shadow Messenger, and everything was going dandy and swell. The light tether was too close to the center and clipping both the DPS and my co-healer, right? So it wasn't much of an issue, and I was trying to say the red mage, but the Scott didn't heal himself. So we ended up dying from straight after that. The following pull, we got to Revelation. The monk got clipped by a laser, and me and the red mage just got chosen to die. Yeah, so far, we are not having a good time in this party, and it seems like people are making the same mistake out of the same mechanic. So after the Dark and Light tricks, right, after I was sitting there healing it, my Scholar has 0 mana, and I'm not sure how he got 0 mana, but nobody needs raising and nothing like that, right? And I only got mitigations for the Dark Knight, and I didn't have nothing else. My transmigration is still on cooldown for like 1 second, and he dies. I don't know if that was a mitigation issue, but I basically threw out almost everything I have in my kit, and I don't have any more mana. And I had to regain mana, but I don't know. At this point, people kept dying, and I wasn't really, wasn't able to keep up with the party. So, during Dark and Current, people just at the wrong spot, and I'm like, you know what? I could just instantly LB3 this because it's not really much of an issue if I do this right now, right? So, I did that, and I had to adjust a little bit, and I had to run to my spot without worrying about anything. So everything went back to normal. But sadly, we reached the enrage because we kept dying on every other mechanic. So the next pull, we got a Shadow Messenger, and my co-healer died. Okay, great. So I raised him instantly and ran to my safe spot, right? So I ran to the safe spot, and he didn't give out no heal because he just raised, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, right? I gave him a heal, and I move over to my partner just to find out that he's out of mana now, right? I'm like, this is not good. Somebody's gonna die here, right? So I tried my real hardest. Like, I actually gave out a Medica 2, Lily, and a bunch of Cure 3s, but it just wasn't working. I don't even have enough speed for it, so during the same pool, people kept dying, and I'm like, alright, we kept dying, but the Scholar voices at LB3, and we end up dying anyway. Thanks, Scholar. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm just sitting here raising people, and I'm like, at this point, we just dead. Like, we're not gonna make it. We got people dead now because of the Scholar. Thanks to the Scholar wasting that LB3, we end up having to wipe. Yes, next pull, yes, we're back at Shadow Messenger. Yes, of course, somebody got hit, but at the same time, it's like, I can't really save him because he got hit again. some people just piss me off. It's okay, like, some people just piss me off, but it's like, you cannot be this serious right now. Like, this is supposed to be a re-clear party, but the thing is, they want loot. So, we had light stream, and I'm like, okay, this shouldn't go that bad, right? Light stream, you just follow the group. Tell me why the scholar died. Tell me why I'm not gonna say no more words. Somebody's gonna die here because the scholar ended up dying from light stream, and I'm like, okay, cool. Somebody's dead now, thanks to the scholar, right? So I'm basically just sitting here in my business. I'm really trying my best not to get mad because I know my mouth. I'll be like, look, this party not it. Somebody needs to go back to practice parties and actually stop coming in here as an alt job. I got no more mana. I can't raise. The remedy said I got raised, but that man raised that man late. So what ended up happening next is that the bar ended up got cut by the damn freaking AoE and died from Tank Buster. So the next pool, people are at the wrong spot, aka the scholar kept dying. I'm like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work. What y'all think? I don't think it's gonna work. So I try my hardest to keep the scholar alive. I'm trying my hardest to keep everybody alive and everybody afloat. But somebody died from damage. Yeah. So the next pool, well, the same pool. I wish it was the next pool because this is horrible, right? The bar ended up on the wrong spot and dies. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have no more mana for this. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this bard and the scholar, but it's not going well. So letter of the law, we got Brink on the damn bard, of course, right? Why not just add a mega Brink? You know, a forever Brink. And then, of course, somebody else got clipped. I tried to save the party with Medica 2 because that's all I got. Yeah, and then the freaking scholar ended up dying. And I'm like, you know what? You might be dead. So, one DPS asked for 10 LB3, which was late. But the thing is, nothing we can do. The scholar keep dying. I have no more mana. I can't raise. So, we end up wiping from Enrage. The next pool, we got to not backlight, and it seems that the bar just have an inability of not pressing not back immune and kept dying to it. Yeah, so at this point, I'm like, dude, does he know the mechanics at this point? Like, this is a do complete party. I showed you guys the party finder in the beginning of the video. That is the party finder I joined. Why is this person kept dying? So during Child Messenger, you know, we kept going with the BS, and the bar dies again. Wasting healer's mana, and this person is just, like, kept dying. I'm like, why you keep dying? Like, I don't understand how you got into this party. But why you keep dying to the same mechanic over and over? It's nothing new, right? So, after that, we just basically kept going with the bard having a brink. So later on in the pool, we got to upheld stack, and the bard died from AoE. I'm like, why are you dying to everything? Why? Why are you dying to every single thing in the damn fight? Later on in the pool, well, after that, we got to decisive. The bar ends up running to my side, and I'm like, this is about to go bad, because the red mage over here, right? The bar ended up dying, clipping the other DPS, and killed the tank. The Scholar LB3, but oh my god, the Bard is just not doing good. Other players are not doing good as well, but like, the Bard is the main one why we kept dying. And we're just not doing good at all. So the Bard took damage down and healed them, right? And the Bard took damage again. I'm like, okay, I don't have nothing else. I tried to reach him with Aside, he missed it. And he just died from damage, and I got nothing else for him, right? He just kept taking damage. The guy doesn't know what he's doing at all, and I don't think he shouldn't be really into Party Finder that much. I think he should join a static, right? Because if you're making this much mistakes, I think I'd rather have you in a static than be in Party Finder making mistakes like this. After that, the boss do a live stream, and it shouldn't be much of an issue as long as the players stick together to one safe spot. And of course, the damn scholar ended up dying. Oh my god. Yep. And then the rest of the party is now dead because of the scholar. Thanks, scholar. So it seems that people like the scholar and the bard just need to stay away from doing complete parties. Including when they don't care about gear, I think it's better for them to be in a static because they're not paying attention. They die to the same mechanic over and over, and there's nothing new going on with the boss. It's just that they kept dying and they griefing the party. So I was about to like establish something with these two people, but this one of the DPS ended up leaving, and we were like, yeah, we're done here. So people say to the bard and somebody else to practice more, but the bard got kicked out because they were making so much mistakes that they don't belong into parties like this. I would say that too. Like they don't belong in a party like this. They really don't, right? So I basically told the party leader and everybody else in the party that, the scholar and the bard was making more mistakes and kept dying to every single pull, and they kept doing the unthinkable and just keep dying. I don't know what is their issue, but I ended up leaving the party. The scholar said that, oh, I had a headache, but if you have a headache, you would have left after the third or fourth pull, right? But anyways, that's the worst P11S party, and I would probably avoid something like that in the future much faster than normal. Later.